Okay, so I talked a lot about my plant-focused diet, and I've also been on an intermittent fasting protocol, the 16-8 protocol, where I consolidate all of my food consumption in 8 hours for about 4 or 5 months. And generally, during the week, I break that fast with some probiotic coconut yogurt, maybe a handful of walnuts, some blueberries, and some sea salt. It's delicious, but it's also a really intelligent way to break a fast because it's high in fiber, high in protein, high in fat, and very low in carbohydrates because I don't want to spike my glucose levels all of a sudden after being in a hypoglycemic fasted state. But once a week, generally on the weekend, particularly after I've gotten like a significant morning workout, I will break my fast in a different manner. And that's what this concoction is. So this elixir is based around tuna fish. Now, not everybody loves the taste of tuna fish. I do, but there's some other reasons why I do this besides taste. Now, being plant-focused, it's very difficult for me to get certain kinds of omega-3 fatty acids. Now, your body doesn't endogenously produce omega-3, so you need to get it exogenously through diet. And there are 3 kinds of omega-3 fatty acids: ALA, DHA, and EPA. Now, you can get a lot of ALA omega-3s with nuts and plants. Walnuts are a great source of ALA omega-3 fatty acids, flax, chia. But the body doesn't convert those optimally into DHA or EPA omega-3s. And DHA particularly is so important for brain development, retinal development, and eyesight. It's also an anti-inflammatory, so super good for cardiovascular health. And in studies, it increasingly shows that it is has very positive knock-on benefits for mental illness and depression. So it's really important to get omega-3 fatty acids. Now, you can supplement. This is a very high stringent supplement, Vital Choice. I have no connection to the brand, but it's a omega-3 and vitamin D3 supplement. So I will often do that during the week. Like I said, once a week I'll do it this way. The tuna fish also super high in protein and has basically the whole suite of essential amino acids, basically the 9 amino acids that your body doesn't make that you need to get through exogenous diet consumption. It's very high in things like lysine, histidine. It has some tryptophan in it. Tryptophan is an antecedent for serotonin, for example, and serotonin is an antecedent for melatonin. So you see why it's so important to get these amino acid building blocks in your diet, because your cells make proteins out of amino acids. And like I said, there are 9 essential amino acids that your body doesn't make that you need to get from diet. So tuna fish is a great source of omega-3 fatty acids and also protein. Now, I combine my tuna fish with a suite of different things. I like just some things for taste, black pepper. I have some cilantro for the garden. I have some avocado oil mayonnaise, a little bit of Dijon mustard, and I also put in, this might seem a little funky to you, but some homemade sauerkraut. Now this sauerkraut will have prebiotic fiber, and it will have probiotic live bacteria, and will also have postbiotic short-chain fatty acids in it. So maybe a pinch of sea salt. And I'll mix that all up into basically a feast that will last me the entire day. Now, I will also mention that it's better to eat something like this earlier in the day because your body is more optimized to metabolize, to digest protein earlier in the day. Protein requires a lot more ATP or energy to digest than carbs. It's really like 2 to 1. So you want to ingest your protein ideally earlier in the day, and then maybe I'll have a light salad for dinner or something like that. But oftentimes this is all I'll need for the entire day. And now some people are worried about consuming tuna for a very good reason. A lot of big fish can have a high concentration of heavy metals, particularly methyl mercury. And mercury poisoning is no joke. So this is why when I do this, and I only, like I said, do it once a week or once every 2 weeks, but I order a very high quality, high stringency tuna. This is also Vital Choice. And this is line caught tuna. It's grass-fed tuna. That's literally jumping the shark. But no, this is line caught tuna, which means that the tuna that comes in this particular can, it's smaller. So it has less opportunity to accumulate the high concentration of heavy metals like mercury that can be very detrimental to your health. So I hope that this provides a little window into like what I do, but also some kind of general knowledge into nutrition, into the importance of omega-3s, into the importance of getting certain amino acid building blocks, and just a generally like a decent, smart way to break your fast if you're on that protocol.